Hey everybody, welcome back to the She Knows Some channel. I'm so excited that you're joining me today. As always, I'm always excited that you're joining me, and I am wearing another turtleneck. You guys are probably like, how many turtlenecks does she have? I have quite a few and I continue to buy more. So anyways, I am very excited to tell you guys about my trip to New York. I am going to, actually by the time you're watching this video, I will probably be getting on a plane, but me, my mom, and my two cousins are going to New York City and we're all super excited. We are going to be stopping in Washington, D.C. for a day and we will be touring the Bible Museum. And I'm very excited about this tour. I'm very excited about seeing the Bible Museum. I went to Oral Roberts University in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and they talked about the Bible Museum getting built, I think my junior year of college. And so we got to see like kind of what their ideas were, how they were creating the Bible Museum, and you know, the kind of things that they were gonna include in the museum. And so now I'm gonna finally actually see it in person and like see all the videos and all the things that they were like showing us. I'm gonna get to see all of that in real life. So I'm so pumped, and I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride as well. So I'm planning to do like include a small tour of the Bible Museum in one of my next videos. This trip to New York has kind of been like one of those things that have gotten me very excited and has gotten me through, is that even a proper word? I've just been really excited about this trip, and I was thinking about it, and I think we all have things in life that kind of give us hope, whether it's a dream, whether it's a future job we want to have one day. Maybe it's just knowing that we're going to graduate college or getting married or whatever it may be. You know, we have these things on earth that give us hope, things that get us excited. And I was thinking about that, and you know, maybe you don't have a trip that you're planning. Maybe you don't really dream a lot, or maybe you don't have a lot of vision for your future, you know, all these different things. And so it's like, where do we find our hope? The only place that we can find hope is in Jesus Christ. And he has given us, he is the greatest hope that there is. And I love, there's a song that it says, hope has a name. And the lyrics say, hope has a name, his name is Jesus. And he is the greatest hope we could ever have. We should be so excited for our future because he has so much in store for us. He died on the cross so that we could have a future, that we could have something good to look forward to after this life. Jesus conquered death on the cross for us. He sacrificed his life so we could have a hope and a future and a reason to get through this life. And it is the greatest hope we could have. And there's a scripture in the Bible that I want to share with you guys. It's in 1 Corinthians 2:9, and it says, what no eye has seen, nor ear heard, nor the heart of man imagined, what God has prepared for those who love him. If you've ever watched like National Geographic or any of those documentaries about the animals and all these crazy parts of the world, you can see just how vast the earth is. You can see how creative our God is. You know, he's created these animals that I would have never in my wildest dreams would have thought of. Like how can there be so many types of bugs? But you know, there must be a reason of why he created all these different kinds of animals. And I think if we just look at his creativity, when we look at the things he's created, the things he's come up with, I can only imagine the beauty and the amazing ideas and the amazing things we're gonna see and experience in heaven one day. And so we have so much to look forward to, so much so that it's saying that no eye has seen, nor no ear has heard, and no heart of man has even imagined. So none of us have even been able to imagine what heaven is going to be like. It's going to be that good. And I think about the things that, you know, we go through in life, the things that we have to face in life, the harder things. And I know for a fact that, you know, everything we go through on earth, everything we face on earth, all the things that we experience in heaven and just seeing Jesus in heaven is going to be so worth everything that we have to go through on this earth in this life. It's gonna be so worth it. And so there's so much hope for our future. There's so many great things in your future after this life, and we just gotta keep going. If we keep our eyes on Jesus, if we keep our eyes on the future and in heaven, and we think of, you know, what is to come, there's no stopping of where you're gonna go, because you have this peace, you have this hope in your heart. And like I said earlier in the video, his name is Jesus. Our hope is in Jesus. And that's why I think it's so important that we truly get to know Jesus Christ for ourselves. We truly get to know him intimately, and to know him as wonderful as he is, the majesty that he is. You know, he is the King of all kings. He's the creator of all things. He is so grand and so big, yet so intimate, and wants to be a part of our every single day. He is beyond our comprehension. And so just imagine what heaven is going to hold for us. Just imagine the things that we get to experience one day, that this whole earth, this life that we live, everything we face, it's all going to be worth it. And it's going to be worth seeing what heaven is going to be like one day, and just living with Jesus for eternity. I'm so excited, and it gives me hope for the future. It gives me hope in my every single day. And so yes, these little things here on earth, like going to New York City and taking a trip and all these things, they're really fun things here on earth to like kind of hope in, to put our hope in and, you know, get excited about. But those things don't even come close to the hope that we have in Jesus Christ. And so I'm just encouraging you to, you know, maybe sit down today and ask yourself, you know, what is my view of God? What is my view of who he is? And that will give you a big glimpse into how you picture heaven, into how you picture your future. Because if you see it very narrow, if you see him as small, if you see it as not, is like, maybe you don't see him as creative as he actually is, you're also going to see your future very narrow. You're going to see your hope very narrow, and heaven very narrow. And so that's not something to get very excited about. But the bigger you see God, the more powerful you see him, the more creative you see him, the more excited you're going to be about your future. So hopefully that's encouraging you today to really just be reminded that there's so many good things to come. There's so many great things that God has in store for you in your life and after this earth. So thank you so much for joining me in this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you felt encouraged today. I love you guys so incredibly much, and I'm so excited to take you on the little trip to New York that I'm going to go on. So looking forward to having you guys follow along with me on that as well. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy watching the videos and you want the updates of, you know, when each video comes out. And I love y'all so much. Talk to you later.